Hello, Rebels. Welcome. Raw Rebel Talk, episode 41. We're just moving right along here. I don't have much to talk about today because I just don't. Um, let's see. I had some deep topics to talk about, some deep stuff, so stay with me. And I'm gonna give a quick shout out to, or I'm not shouting out, but I'm just gonna mention a quick kind of thing for me. I can't speak. Um, the Raw Rebel Talk, my episode 6, uh, relationships are whack, has actually reached 500 views. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to my madness. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. On account of that, this episode is going to be about romance and where the romance went. Because obviously, it's going to be a flip flop from what I used to think. And now it's almost a year later. So give me some credit. I changed my mindset. And that's what I'm going to talk about as well. Changing the mentality of male egotistical mentality. I'm going to change that mindset. Clearly, I was in my feelings when I did relationships was whack. I don't think anybody really noticed, but yeah, I was in my feelings because I just broke up with Derek. So we already know. Or I didn't just break up, but you know what I mean. I was still hurt. I was still hurting over that. So a lot of emotion in that episode. A lot of emotion in the beginning of last year's. All my beginning episodes, pretty much a lot of emotion. If you couldn't tell at all, but yeah. Um, so moving right along, one of the topics that came to mind is when I was having what is considered like a down, which bipolar, there's ups and then there's downs. So I was having one of my down moments, and I had I had to really reflect on what was the reason why I didn't die in that car accident. Like, it made me really think about why was I here. Like, I had to really think about it, and it was one of those times where I didn't feel like myself. I felt really, really down, and I felt really dark, and I just couldn't understand the reasoning or behind why I was here on this planet. And if anybody else feels like that, understand that you're not alone in that. There's plenty of people that don't understand what their purpose is, and they're all searching for their purpose just like you. There's a lot of people um that don't show it as well, or don't or hide it really good. So they just seem like they know what they're doing, but sometimes they don't. And that's a hard place to be in. I know for sure. This coming from somebody who just was in it like maybe 3 days ago. I was really down. Now my feelings right now, I don't feel up. I guess I just feel kind of like more like myself. But then again, who knows what that is that is messing around with bipolar. I don't have any idea what is going on as far as like with bipolar disorder. I just know that I want to be as stable as possible. I feel stable right now. I feel like confident in myself, and I feel aware of what's going on. So I feel like myself, and that's where I would like to stay. This is the kind of path I like to stay on, where I'm feeling more like myself. I notice it's actually my mood shifts a lot during my menstrual strike cycles. So like when I was in that deep down, I get really down around my menstrual. That's when I was in that deep down, and I had no idea, and I had reflected on what my purpose was, which, like I said, is normal. If you feel like that, you don't have to feel alone. I am right there with you. I understand that sometimes you just take a step back and you just, why did I why me? Like, why am I still alive? Like, what is the reason why I'm still alive? And sometimes you just have to tell yourself there's a higher there's a higher purpose for you. You just have to believe in it. That's it. That's all you have to do is believe in something that's not actually there yet, but could be a possibility, and then work towards that. So I believe, like I said, my higher purpose, or my being for being here, is to help motivate a lot of people, or help a lot of people. And I feel like as if me coming on to this Raw Rebel Talk has done a lot of that so far, which I'm truly grateful for. And I appreciate everybody that's told me that I've been helping them. You guys have been helping me, matter of fact, so I appreciate it. Um, Now, moving on to my favorite topic, which is going to be about romance or relationships, however you want to talk about it. But my thing is, uh, it's a different take on what I said pretty much almost a year ago, on how relationships, they were whack and all that. And now I'm changing my mind. Yeah, I am very, 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 very allowed to do that. I'm very allowed to do that. I know it's different, but I really do miss romance. And I'm talking about romance. Why don't people ever do romance? And this goes for guys and girls equally. Like, we don't do romantic things anymore. Like, it feels like it's as if my generation is kind of lacking in the romance department. And what I mean by romance is, like, just doing little things. The little things is what counts, right? So little things like just bringing home your favorite bagel or something for your partner, or making, like, my parents right now, or my pops is cooking my mom breakfast. Like, what is that? Like, that is something like so romantic. Little things like that are what matter, and little things kind of make the relationship grow bigger and better and stronger. So I encourage people to, if you are taken or you're in a relationship, I encourage you to just today buy something that reflects that you know your partner would really enjoy. Or if you don't have the money to do so, do something that you know your partner would really enjoy, like that's super romantic. For instance, put on a movie that you know your partner really enjoys. Light some candles, make it like a dim setting, and just watch a movie with them. Make it a date night in the house, or buy some candy, some flowers, or uh, maybe a video game for your, if it's women, for men, and play video games with him or something like that. Do something that's gonna bring you guys closer together, because I think that romance is definitely dying in our day and age, as far as with our generations of our relationships. And I want to see little cute things. I want to see things that happen more often between one another. It shouldn't always be about just sex. It should be more about growing together and building together, men and women alike, both men and women, because it's not always on the men that needs to be romantic. Even though, which I'm about to talk about next, even though more men should be taking on the role, because I feel like men aren't really in tune with their emotional side. They tend to block off, or they tend to be put on blinders when it comes to romance, and they don't really see little things as being a big deal. They're more concerned about the bigger grand of things. And sometimes the grands of things are just during the holidays, like doing holiday stuff like Christmas and Valentine's Day and stuff like that. But you got to put into the little things as well throughout the year, so that way you can have a better relationship. So, and that's going to go right into what I want to talk about a little bit more about what's been going around with the male egotistical, like, mentality, like men thinking that and it's like equal. It's like, I want to say, like men thinking that they have to be the man of the house, like man, like manly man. I understand you want to be supportive and you want to be um the head of the household, like the I I get it, but then again I don't get it. I think that we put a lot of pressure on men to be everything, and also deal with their and also to deal with their own emotions as well. But it's kind of tough to say that men have to be everything and hide their emotions when honestly everybody has the same exact emotions. Just men try to tend to hide them more. And I think that should be something we should start to eliminate. Like, men, if you feel a certain way, you shouldn't be you shouldn't feel like the need that you can't talk about it or cry or share your feelings, because that's just silly. It's about to be 2020, and men are still walking around holding on to a lot of hurt feelings and not knowing they can't talk about it. There's always somebody to talk to. If you can't talk to the people that you're around, then you should be able to talk to somebody, like either a close male friend that's going to listen, or you should be able to talk to um, a therapist or something. But we should change the mentality of having manly men, because what is really a man? Like, what is really a man? Like, we don't have that kind of like set basis. Man is still human. You're still a human being. So you should be able to, cry if you need to, or be able to talk about your feelings. It shouldn't be all bottled up inside. That's how you get crazy people. That's how you get crazy people. But I don't know too much about the topic. All I want is to see, less supermen and more just, you know, regular men that aren't like. And then also the hitting on chicks thing, that's kind of got to stop. Can you stop doing that? That stuff is kind of bad. Not bad, but it's just kind of like a little bit annoying, I guess. I don't know. I'm talking from a woman's standpoint. Is having to have men always looking at you like you're a piece of meat is kind of like, it's a little bit degrading. I feel like I'm more capable of having a conversation with you than what you perceive me as. But whatever. Um, so my it's about, like I said, it's been almost a year. So December 1st will be the anniversary for Raw Rebel Talk. Now I'm doing something that uh, is going to be a little bit different. I want to do something different. So I want to have a guest on my show, and I don't know, talk whatever with this person. Who knows? Whatever, argue, maybe get in a fight. No, I'm just playing. Who knows? But I want to actually have a guest, since a lot of people have asked about me having guests on the show. It's not that I don't want to, it's just that it's nobody's really come up to me and actually been serious about coming on the show. So this is an opening. I'm inviting anybody, any one person, just one person, to become a guest on my show. It's going to be December 1st, Raw Rebel Talk anniversary. And you can hit me up if you're interested. You can hit me up on WhatsApp, and the number is going to be 352-247-7439. So hit me up on WhatsApp if you're interested on coming on to Raw Rebel Talk, where we're going to talk about whatever the hell we talk about, because you already know, if you watch the show, that I don't really have a clue. I just kind of ramble about stuff. So yeah. No, we'll probably have a topic. Who knows? We'll talk about Christmas stuff, maybe. Who knows? Christmas is coming so fast nowadays. I swear it was just Halloween yesterday, and now we're already talking about Christmas stuff, right? And there's Christmas commercials and everything. It's crazy. Christmas is getting closer and closer every year, and you know why that is. So they think they can drag more people into buying more for during the holidays, and they'll get more people enticed into buying stuff for Christmas. But don't believe it. Don't believe it. Plus, people are broke. It's not that they don't want to buy stuff for Christmas around Christmas time because the commercials aren't showing earlier. It's because they're broke. If we got paid better, maybe we'd spend a little bit more on Christmas. But that's just me. All right, and I love you guys. I'm gonna cut it short because I'm gonna go work out. Um, Got to get big and strong for my anniversary. I'm just playing. All right. But yeah, and that number is open to anybody. I'll repeat it again. It's 352-247-7439, and that's on WhatsApp. Just hit me up if you're interested in coming on the show, or if you have any questions or you want to get to. That's to get directly to me. So if you want to get directly to me, you can hit me up. I don't care. People do it all the time, anyways. So I love you guys, and I'd love to hear from you. I hope that you guys continuously keep getting motivated by my videos, and I'm going to be here again next Sunday. I'll have some topics for you guys. Who knows what it'll be about. Um, if you have any interest, just let me know. But that's it, guys. End of this show. Good one. What do we talk about? Reasons for being here, purpose. Keep finding your purpose. You'll find it eventually. If not, just keep believing in something higher than yourself and you'll get there. Romance. Let's not make it a dead thing. Let's keep making romance a thing because it's all about the little things for building a better relationship. That coming from somebody who's not in a relationship. Well, but listen to me or don't listen to me. I don't care. But I love you guys anyways. And then let's change the male mentality about trying to be superheroes all the time or the head of the household when you just really need to focus on being open and being able to express yourself. You should be able to be, men. You're still human and we should treat you like humans still. All right. But I love you guys. I'll catch you guys next time. Raw Rebel Talk. Live free or die trying. Spread love. Think for yourself. Live free. All right. Catch you next time. Bye bye.